Good morning, students. I welcome you all to your English class. I hope so, all are keeping well. So, students, let's begin with today's English class. Today's topic is chapter number 12 Global Warming, and today we will be covering page number 113 to 114. So, children, everyone get ready with your English course book. And let's start with the rest of the chapter. First, let's quickly recapitulate what we had learned in our last class. So, we had already started chapter number 12, that is global warming. So, in our last class, we had learned that climate of a place refers to the average weather of a place over a long period of time. We learned climate change or global warming refers to the gradual increase in the Earth's temperature. We learned about the greenhouse gases. The primary greenhouse gases plays an important role in maintaining the Earth's temperature. So we learned about methane, we learned about water vapor, we learned about carbon dioxide, which are responsible for trapping the heat and keeping the earth warmer. Number 4, the greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere helps to trap the heat and makes the earth a habitable place for the living beings. Next, we learned human activities such as deforestation, building of industries, increased use of technologies has led to the increase in the levels of these greenhouse gases, which in turn has led to the rise in the Earth's temperature. So, we learned that because of the rising levels of the greenhouse gases in the Earth's environment, it has led to the increase or rise in the temperature of the Earth's environment, and it has become more and more hotter place to live in. We next learn the adverse effects of global warming and how it has already started, as the glaciers have started melting, due to which the of sea levels has started rising. So as the glaciers have started melting, the sea levels have also started rising. Some places have started experiencing sudden storms, floods, and drought conditions. Global warming has led to the increase in the duration of summer and decreased the duration of winter. It's time. So, children, it's time to take steps and decrease the levels of these greenhouse gases and make the earth a better place to live in. So, with that note, we will start today's class. So, let's start reading from page number 113. Climate change is also responsible for the frequent occurrence of natural calamities like flood and droughts. So, due to the climate change, due to the global warming, we are experiencing sudden changes in the weather condition, and it has led to the occurrence of the natural calamities like flood and drought. So, flood is a situation where there is too much of rainfall, and drought is a situation where there is almost, you can consider, no rainfall, and the place becomes dry, and the land starts cracking due to the lack of moisture in it. So, global warming is already leading to problems of water availability. A warmer earth may face severe water crisis in some parts and flooding in other parts. So what has happened? Some parts have started facing severe water crisis, shortage of water, and the places are becoming dried up. And it has also led to the cracking of the lands due to the lack of moisture that is present in the earth's environment, and they are also experiencing immense heat and warm temperature, whereas some places have started experiencing heavy rainfall, and it has led to the situation of flooding of those places. Also, unpredictable weather will make agriculture difficult. So, children, if the weather keeps on changing, it becomes very problematic for the farmers to understand the weather of a place and to grow the crops. So, this frequent changes in the weather has also made agriculture difficult. However, we will read the next paragraph. However, the problem of global warming can be controlled by minimizing the emissions of greenhouse gases. So try, if we try, we can decrease the level of the greenhouse gases in the earth's environment. So how can we control and how can we decrease the level of greenhouse gases that are present in the earth's environment? Yes, children, it is very easy. We can play small roles in saving Mother Earth from the harmful effects of global warming. The simplest solution to global warming is afforestation. So, the most simple step that can be taken to decrease the global warming is planting more and more of trees. Yes, only trees can help us reduce the level of the greenhouse gases that are present in the Earth's atmosphere. Now let's see a short clipping. So, children, you all can take small steps in changing the temperature of the Earth's environment. So, how can we do it? Yes, we can do it by planting more and more of trees. So, what are the steps to reduce global warming? Yes, they are plant more trees, reduce, reuse, and recycle different things, use less hot water, turn off the electric devices when not in use, and we need to spread awareness, and thereby we can change the levels of the greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere, and we can make Earth a very beautiful and a better place to live in. Now we will move to the next paragraph. So, children, just by planting trees and increasing the forest cover, we can undo the damage done to our planet. So, it's time for us to come together to join our hands and plant more and more trees and make our earth a greener planet. And we can thereby reduce the levels of greenhouse gases present in the earth's atmosphere. As the number of trees grows, it will reduce greenhouse gases and increase the oxygen level in the atmosphere. So, we should start planting trees and make our earth a better place to live in. What else we can do? Yes, we should stop wasting paper. So, we shouldn't waste paper because we know trees are cut for making papers. So, we should utilize the papers properly. We shouldn't be wasting papers. Trees are felled every day to produce paper. As I said, we cut down lots of trees for making paper. Next, we can save paper by keeping documents in electronic formats and by not printing emails. So, what is the way to save paper? We can save our important documents in the electronic devices, like you can keep it in your smartphones, you can keep it in your laptops, you can keep it in your computers, and if you don't print them, we are not wasting paper. Next, we can take small steps like using carpools, and public transports are also very helpful. So, children, we can use carpools for coming to school, as we use our school buses. Yes, for coming to school, that is a type of carpool. We can use the public transport. So, you know that in today's world it has become a fashion that everyone has to possess a car, or everyone has to possess a motorbike. So what is happening, as people are using more and more of vehicles, their private vehicles, it has started uh, to emit, to give out more of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Yes, as the smoke which is emitted, which comes out from these vehicles, are very harmful and responsible for raising the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. So we should start using the public transports and also the carpools in order to reduce the emission of these harmful gases. So we can share our cars while going to work, school, or while traveling. So, what are the importance of carpools? Carpools can conserve fuel, it can save the fuel, it reduces pollution and saves a lot of non-renewable energy sources. As you know that the fossil fuels are non-renewable resources, they are non-renewable sources. So it is as you know that it takes millions and thousands of years for the production of the fossil fuels, so we should be using it very judiciously. So it is better for us to use the carpools and the public transports instead of using our private vehicles. And we can also use our bicycles for going to nearby places, and we can also walk to go to nearby places. And these are the simple steps which we can take for saving our Mother Earth. Now let's move to the last part of the chapter. We should also try to limit our usage of electricity. This is yet another very important step that needs to be taken by us. We should not waste electricity. Children, whenever you go out of the room, please remember to turn off the switch of the lights and the fans when not in used. And we should also remember to switch off our electronic devices when it is not in used. Increased use of gadgets also leads to greater carbon emissions. So in today's world we have started using too much of electronic gadgets like smartphones, different types of electronic appliances, and these are also responsible for the carbon emission in the atmosphere of the earth. With the collective effort, we can reverse the harmful effects of global warming. If the earth gets hotter and hotter, where shall we go? So, did you imagine ever that if the environment, if the atmosphere of the earth becomes too heated up, will we be able to survive? Will you be able to live in such an condition? So it is better that we join our hands and we take collective steps to reduce the greenhouse gases which are present in the earth's atmosphere. And it's time for us to change. It's time for us to wake up and to join hands so that we can save our Mother Earth and make it a beautiful and a better place to live in. So, children, it's time to stop global warming. So, how can we stop global warming? We can save trees. We should start planting more and more of trees, and we should stop the cutting down of the trees. We should save water. We should save energy. We should stop pollution. So, it's time for us to come together and to reuse, reduce, and recycle the things which we use in our daily lives. We should also save electricity and stop the wastage of electricity. We should plant more and more of trees, and we should save water as it is very precious. So it's time we join hands and we stop global warming and make our earth a better and a greener planet to live in. Yes, as you are the future of our country, it's time for you to wake up and take these little steps. So, I hope so. The chapter is clear to you, and the message, the important message that is there in this chapter has reached you, and all of you will take your little steps to change the environment of the earth and make it a beautiful place to live in. So, that much for today's English class. Thank you and stay safe.